Hi you guys, thank you for coming onto my channel. This is all new to me, but I'm very excited to be sharing my knowledge and wealth of information to you guys, okay? What is the first step to you purchasing a property? I get this question asked too many times, like so many times. When you come to me and have a consultation with me or talk to me, I'm gonna knock out the myths for you. I'm gonna knock out the things that are not true, and I'm gonna give you the facts in detail. But when it comes to you as a first-time homeowner getting involved in the buying process, there's two important things that you need to know, okay? The first thing is you have to be mentally prepared, okay? There's nothing that I can do, there's nothing that the lender can do, there's nothing that the inspector can do in regards to convincing you to purchasing a home. That's not my job. My job is not to convince anybody to purchase anything, okay? Usually when clients come to me, they are already in the mindset of doing it. And I usually ask them, you know, what is bringing you to this point of buying? Why now? And they usually answer, you know, they're tired of paying rent. I've had clients that paid rent for 27 years. 27 years before they came to me. If you do 27 times, okay, average rental amount, let's say $1,700, that's being reasonable, okay? That's a lot of money. You could have already paid for your house and somebody else's, okay? But anywho, they start to understand where their money is going. And they understand that the money is easily going down the drain because they can't write it off on taxes. They can't bring that rental down to any of their children. I mean, nothing belongs to them. If the owner, for whatever reason, went to them and said, hey, you know, I want to sell the property, prices are high, this is the time, you're gonna have to leave. Now, you're just gonna have to leave. There's no other choice that you have. So they realize that they are motivated to purchase a house, okay? Then there's other people who they're living with a mom or they're living with family or whatever the case is, and you know, they want to venture out and do new things, or they have a house and they want to upsize. You know, they're growing their family, so they want to get a bigger home. Or you have that person who, you know, is a mom or a dad and their kids have left and they want to downsize. Okay, so you have a couple of different options there, but you have to have your motivation. You need to know what your why is for purchasing in the beginning stages, because I can't help you with that, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is you have to make sure that you are financially ready, which comes to the first step of, you can call me first. I will gladly answer any questions that you have. Trust me, I love this thing called real estate, okay? I could be on the phone with you all day, every day, answering your questions. But what I cannot answer is your financials, okay? You need to know what your financial status is before you even go out to look at properties. Before you go out to look at properties, not after, okay? You can take a look at properties, go on Zillow, get a feel of what the market is. There's no fault in that. But I don't want you to look at properties that, one, you can't afford, two, is out of your price range, and three, it'll be worse if you fall in love with that property and realize that it's not the best financial decision for you, okay? Because my job is not to just put you in a house that's all beautiful and rainbows and unicorns. My job is to make sure whatever house we choose is financially right for you. And I'll tell you a little bit later about how I do that with my clients, okay? But you have to make sure that it's financially smart. And in order for you to do that, you need to speak with a lender. Make sure it is a qualified lender. Make sure it is a lender who has your best interest at heart. I can refer you to my preferred lender, which I honestly usually do because he is a part of my team. He works 24/7 just like I do, okay? Sometimes we work on clients' files late at night, and look, we gotta do what we gotta do to make it happen for our clients. Things pop up, things come up. There's other lenders who are only available 9 to 5. Other lenders, you call them and they're in the middle of getting their hair cut and they'll call you when you're finished and you're like, what? My client need this now, okay? Make sure that your lender is available, and you have complete access to them whenever you need them. Because when it comes to these transactions, especially submitting an offer, putting things down on paper, or even like your financial commitment period, they need to be available for you. They are working for you just like how I'm working for you. I will work around the clock to make sure my clients' needs are met. The lender needs to do the same thing, okay? My job is not to lend money. My job is to find the house for you and close on that transaction. The lender's job, they're gonna be your best friend too. They work with all the financing. Side note, if you have a realtor who's also a lender, run, okay? I'm for real, run. My job is not to do both. That's two completely different things, okay? You need to have a realtor and you need to have a lender. I don't see my clients' numbers, okay? Unless they want me to. I can give them my professional opinion because I've done this numerous times. But with that being said, make sure that those finances are good, okay? You have to provide that documentation to your lender when you speak with them. Give them accurate information. I say that with a laugh because, you know, some people like to not give the whole truth when it comes to their financing, which I do not agree with, because honestly, we're going to find out later on down the road. You might as well be upfront about your finances from the beginning. That way I can figure out what strategy I need to use in order for you to get approved with the association, approved with finance, whatever the case is. But I'm on your side. Be honest with me. Be truthful with me and the lender, because it's going to make both of our lives very easy and very smooth. Okay? With that being said, you provide them with all documentation. I always get this question. Will the lender pull my credit score? I don't want the lender to pull my credit score. I'm trying to improve my credit score. If the lender don't pull your credit score, they cannot give you accurate information. Understand that, okay? If a lender can quote you on a pre-approval without pulling your credit score, it's a guesstimate. They don't know your detailed aesthetics of your financing because they're guessing. Do you want to go in a situation with the house with a guess? No. You want to make sure that it's completely accurate to the T. You know how much your taxes are. You can't go above this amount of taxes. You can't go above this amount of association, okay? You need to know what your numbers are exactly. The lender has to pull your credit score, okay? Also, in regards to the credit score and pulling and everything like that, make sure that your lender, when they pull the credit score and they do everything for you, make sure that they're giving you a detailed analysis of what type of loan package they're giving you, okay? Are you a veteran? Are you getting 100% financing? You know, are you doing 3% down? Is it conventional? If it's FHA? All of those questions need to be answered before I go out and show you properties, okay? I can't show you properties if I don't have a pre-approval, and I don't show properties actually without a pre-approval because it's a waste of everybody's time, okay? We need to know what properties are right for you. There's a lot of homes out there that will only take conventional and cash. If you have an FHA loan, what's the point of me showing you conventional home? It's not right for your financing. And then you fall in love with that house, you're looking at me like, I want it. And I'm like, but you can't get it. Okay? I don't want to put you into a situation where it's going to take you 2 steps back. Okay? Buying a house means you're taking 2 steps forward. And we have to make sure that it's financially right for you. And I do all of that beforehand, to be honest with you, because it's just my due diligence. It's a lot of work and a lot of preparation, a lot of people you need to call, a lot of things you need to confirm, especially with condos. It's a whole nother venture. But there's a lot of things you need to confirm before you do that. I'm sure you've heard of situations or horror stories where a client purchases a house and they go through the process, and then a week before closing, they need to put an extra $20,000 down, or they can't qualify for the financing, or something crazy happens, and you're like, what? Why do I know about all of this stuff? That's because nobody, don't want to put anybody out there, but the realtor and lender, they didn't really do their due diligence beforehand, okay? Obviously, things happen that are out of your control, but certain things like, you know, extra financing and stuff, you should know that before you go into a property. Because if not, you waste money on inspections, you waste money on appraisal, and just everybody's time. Association documents, all of it. But like I said, those are the two things you have to make sure that you are ready for or prepared for when buying a house. Trust me, I'll do everything else for you, okay? One, you need to make sure you're mentally prepared. Get in the right mindset of, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going in this with both feet. Because I have some clients who come with me and they like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm like, you gotta choose one. You gotta choose one, because if I find this house for you, I'm gonna go hard for you. I'm going to go 100% for you, and you need to make sure you're 100% in for this ride with me, okay? And I mean, that's only fair. That's only fair. So one, make sure that you are mentally prepared. Two, make sure that you are financially prepared, okay? If the lender tells you, oh, no, you're not ready to buy right now, it's better that for you to know up front than later on down the road. We don't want that, okay? And just so you know, and some people are scared about this, they're scared to be denied approval. I don't see it like that. It's either you're approved or just not yet, okay? The lender should be able to tell you the necessary steps in order for you to get approved, whatever that may look like. But trust me, those are definitely the two things that you need to make sure that you have when you are purchasing your first home, okay? If you have any other questions or concerns, comment them down below. Let me know how you feel about this channel. You know, this is new for me. You know, I'm used to talking and stuff like that with my clients one-on-one, but I wanted to reach more people in a shorter amount of time, which is why I started this YouTube channel. So I hope that you like it. If you do, let me know that you like it. Let me know some questions that you want to, that you have, or things that you want to talk about. I'm here for you guys. This is what I live. This is what I breathe every single day. I'm out here in these streets and I do this for you guys. So let me know, and thank you for watching. But like, subscribe, hit me up, and I'm ready for the next one. Let's go.